Hello guys, welcome back to the Combat Media video, bringing you guys the latest in the combat world. Today we are going to be covering the UFC and specifically Jon Jones, as we do have a return date for him, which is February 8th, and he will be facing Dominick Reyes. I think we all saw that fight coming. Dominick Reyes looked spectacular in his last fight. I think he won about 2 months ago, a month or two ago, and he did call out Jon Jones. And this fight is probably the biggest fight that they can make in the light heavyweight division right now, so they did make it, and it is going to happen for February 8th. A good fight in my opinion. I actually think it's a okay fight. I think it's better than a Thiago Santos fight. Jon Jones did fight Santos earlier this year, and that fight was kind of controversial. It wasn't really the Jon Jones that we expected to see in the octagon. But nevertheless, it was his first fight back. It was his first time back in the octagon. So, I wasn't too disappointed that we didn't get that Jon Jones that we're used to seeing. Here, he's already has that fight experience back under his belt. I'm pretty sure he's been training from here since his last fight, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see a more tip-top shape Jon Jones. Now, a lot of people did want to see him move up to heavyweight. I'm kind of one of those guys. I feel like he could definitely last up there. He's got the skill, he's got the power, he's got the charisma, he's got a lot of things going for him. And to be up there in the heavyweight division, I feel that he could definitely last with guys like DC or go for the champion as of right now, which is Stipe Miocic. I feel like that could be a great fight. But in Jon's last fight, he talked about moving up, and it seems like he didn't really want to move up. He felt like there was still a lot of competition to deal with here in the light heavyweight division. And, I'm cool with him staying here, but I do hope that maybe in his next fight or in his next 2 fights that he does move up and maybe, fight in the heavyweight division. I feel like there's bigger, badder competition that can give him a more run for his money than we do have here in the lightweight division. But that's just me. Nevertheless, Dominick Reyes is a good opponent. I'm actually excited for this fight. It is going to happen in Houston, Texas. Now, I don't think it's going to be pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken. So they did say February 8th. They didn't say it was going to be a pay-per-view card. So it could be free. I'm not entirely sure. So I'll update you guys more on that. But nevertheless, I still think it's a good fight. I feel a lot of people sometimes underestimate Dominick Reyes, but he does have some good attributes that I think can shine here and there. He just has to play to his strengths and not play to his weaknesses. He does have a lot of weaknesses, but I feel if he plays to his strengths, he could possibly give Jon Jones a run for his money. Now, I don't think he's going to win, to be honest. I don't think he's that kind of fighter where I can see him winning, but you never know. This is the UFC. This is the lightweight, heavyweight division, and one punch can change the entire fight. We've seen this time and time again in the UFC, and this fight is not exempt from that one punch knockout or from that one punch that can change anybody's career. Alright, let me know your guys' thoughts down below on this fight. I think they are going to put Valentina Shevchenko on the undercard, so I'm personally a great fan of hers. I really like her fighting style. To me, she's very technical sound. She's a great fighter. A lot of people say she's boring. I can kind of see where they're coming from, but I personally like to see her fight. So, to me, this is going to be a great fight card. Nevertheless, if you're not too happy about the main event, we got a great women fighter on the undercard. So, let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Before I even go, Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson is pretty much a done deal. Now, it's not a done deal, but, they're extremely close from that fight being made, and obviously it's going to happen in 2020. So I'm excited for that fight. That fight is a fight that we've all been wanting to see time and time again. We get so close, and then something happens where someone has to pull out, and then, we don't get that fight that we've been waiting for. But I hope that third time's the charm. I hope that we actually get to see this fight. I'm really excited for it. I think we are this time. I think this time is the real deal. We're actually going to see this fight. And it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great event. So that fight should be really close to being done. I will inform you guys when that fight is done, because to me that could be the biggest fight of 2020. But you never know. Alright, let me know down below on all these things happening in the UFC. Also, I will be discussing the return of Floyd Mayweather in the next video, so watch out for that, alright? I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.